Hello and welcome back to the channel, everybody. If you're new here, hello, thanks for watching. If you like what you see, please like, comment, subscribe, do all those good things. This is Motor Mike Media, and as always, I'm Motor Mike, and today we're talking about a serious topic. Should you learn how to work on your own vehicle, do it yourself, or pay the professionals to do it? Don't get scammed. Here's a few things we'll talk about of how you can work on a vehicle yourself and what to look for if you want someone else to work on your vehicle. So let's talk about my girlfriend's 2014 Dodge Journey SE. Now, we know it's needed a brake job for a while. They've been getting a little bit worse and worse. But unfortunately, one day she came home and that rear caliper was seized up. Put a little bit of water on it, you see the smoke flying. That thing was getting really, really hot. So I originally planned on making a video of how to change your brakes pads, change your rotors for you guys. It's something super easy to do. You just need a couple of simple tools and some time to do it. So unfortunately, when that happened, it was the end of the day in the middle of the week. So I was like, hey, can you wait till the weekend so I can get to it, or can you just drive one of my cars? And she wanted it done right away. Unfortunately, I had work the next morning, so her and her girlfriend decided to take it up to a mechanic. Now, I have some mechanics, older guys that do a pretty good job on my vehicles at a very good price, but they kind of work when they want to. They take days off during the week, or they just come in at noon to start. So she wanted it done right in the morning before she had work. Her and her girlfriend took it to that mechanic. They basically had 4 new rotors, 4 new brake pads, replacing the caliper in the back that seized, the mount for it, and some hoses for the brake lines. Guess how much that cost? $1,600. That's way too much for my book. Basically, they're kind of in an uppy area, and they did the full price. So basically, mechanics have a book that says this will take 4, 6, 7 hours, and they do it as quick as they can and charge that full price and usually add a little bit of extra for themselves. So they added a little bit of extra for themselves, and I was very sad, to be honest with you guys, a little mad. I could have done that for half that price. Basically, all I needed to do was buy those parts and just spend some time doing it. And that's why I had this question for you guys. Is it worth learning a few things, buying a few tools, and just doing it yourself, or paying the mechanics to do it for you? Let's talk about that. I'm going to give you guys the answer right away. Doing it yourself is always the best thing. I understand that you might not have the time, or you might be a little intimidated to do some stuff on your vehicle. Trust me, I'm very intimidated. I'm very new when it comes to working on vehicles, but I like to learn. That's what I like to do with this channel and stuff like that, to talk about cars and learn more about them. But all you guys need are some simple tools. For that brake job and stuff like that, I just needed a jack stand, a jack, some simple hand tools, and time. That was it. Now, we live in an awesome age where we have technology. Everyone has a cell phone in their pocket. Nowadays, I can go online. I can watch a how-to tutorial from multiple people, step by step, to figure out how to do a process like that. And I can just download a PDF file. I can get a whole mechanical guide, basically the mechanic's guide of how to do mechanical components. So I have all these resources at my disposal to learn and do a step-by-step process. So guys, if you have the time, please just do it yourself. You'll save so much money. Now let's say you can't do that. Let's say you have to go to a mechanic because you don't have the time, you don't have the necessary resources to do anything. Well, take the time to do some research. Get on that phone, guys, and figure out who's a good mechanic in your area. Look at the reviews, who has a good rating, and see in those reviews who has good prices, who gives good deals. You never want to go to a place that's going to charge you a premium or even scam you. I wouldn't say this is necessarily a scam, it's just a very, very high end in a nice area. But definitely I could have done this for half or less than half the price. And that's what it comes down to, guys. Buying the parts, watching those videos, the step-by-step process. But if you do take it to a mechanic, like I said, do the research, do the time, find a good mechanic. Maybe you can find a friend. If you're into the cars in general like I am, you might know some people that work on cars. Talk to those guys. Hey, after hours, can you come over? Can you work on my car? I'll cut you a good deal. Maybe you can just go to their mechanic's place and maybe that guy can just hook you up with a good deal. Little things to look out for. But if you do take it to a mechanic and you're not really sure, you saw some good reviews, always ask for the parts back. So if you're doing work on your vehicle, you'll get those parts back so you can examine it yourself. So if they say, hey, it needs this, this, and that, and they don't give you those parts back, and you look underneath and, hey, this looks old, or this doesn't look right, if you ask for those parts, technically they have to take them off, put something else new on, and give you those parts back. So I have a few parts, let's look at them real quickly. So I have one of the rotors in my hands. You can see it's a little rusty and crusty. Now this car actually spent half of its life in Florida and the rest up here in Michigan, so we have bad winters. But it's hard to see, but there's a lip on here, you never really want a lip. And if you look closely, if I can get in there, all right here, you can see those dents, those gouges. That's not good. So I'm happy I asked. I actually have all the rotors. I examined them. Some are better than others, but they did need to get replaced. Throw this to the side. They gave me some of the lines back. They said that some got melted. This one was cut here and replaced. But I'm happy they just replaced the whole thing, not just try to piece together things. I did examine everything once they were done. They did do a good job. They might have charged me an arm and a leg, but it's been running good. This vehicle, this happened over a month ago, and it's great. The brakes were totally good. They're way better than I've ever experienced, and we've had no problems since then. Looking at some of the pads and stuff like that, obviously they're rusty, but this one, it wore very badly, heavily on one side, not the other. A lot of little things that made this car slightly dangerous at highway speeds beforehand, but getting the parts back is always a good thing. You can examine everything, look at everything as a whole to make sure that they did a good job. They didn't scam you in that way. Like I keep saying, guys, just do it yourself if possible. If not, just take the time, find a mechanic, someone that will give you a good deal, and do some good work. It'll save you some money and probably some hair loss. I stressed out over this. I just want to get a zoom up on this one. Now, this one's not the worst, but one of the ones where it's easier to see. You can see all the damage right there. But yeah, these rotors, they definitely need to get replaced. That's all I have for you guys today. I thank you all for watching. And if you haven't already and you want to, please check out my channel. I keep trying to give you guys more and more content about cars, trucks, crossovers, and SUVs, combustion engines, just like this, and EVs, a little of everything. But please, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. That way you guys stay up to date with the latest and greatest from my channel. And as always, I truly, truly appreciate you all for watching. And I'll see you all in the next one.